This video starts on June 25th, 2026, when we got this report on heritage units. What is this? There's 4 GEVOs, a UPSC-70 MAC, and the Savannah Atlanta heritage unit. The MAC is special because this is the Norfolk Southern line. We set out, got to the tracks, and it was so hot we immediately left. We didn't see it. This next video was taken on my iPad, so sorry for the audio. We're at Range Road in Keefer Heights, Indiana. We have an eastbound coming. I hope it's IO10, as is the veterans unit leading, but it's probably already through. That was the best Union Pacific low-light horn I've ever heard. Also, it seems like every time we see a Union Pacific led train, there's always a low light somewhere. I don't understand why. The next time being trackside would be a week later when we got word that 33G westbound had 12 BNSF units leading, plus 2 Union Pacific units, but we got there and then, we didn't stay after that. This next outing is the main outing, and probably the reason why you clicked on this video, because of the title. We saw so many trains. We did not, however, get luck with any of those trains. There will not be many voiceovers in this section because it's mainly voiceovered from past me in the moment and not rather me right now voiceovering this. I will, however, be voiceovering this first train. This is a CPKC transfer train running on Norfolk Southern trackage, and it is going so slow, and this would become a small trend later on. So as I'm sitting here filming this extremely slow eastbound, the flashing yellow sign for the stopped westbound down there just turned on. I can see the sun reflecting off of the rail cars down there. So I can tell that the train's not down there yet, but I also do see some engine smoke. Some heavy engine smoke. So that's not good. Hope we're not blocked. Yep, we're getting blocked. We're getting blocked. We're getting blocked. We're getting blocked. Thank the Lord for coil cars, that's for sure. That would come to be one of 2 times I had to pull that maneuver this day. This train's been going for like 3 minutes and it is still all the way down to Boston Street. What kind of monstrosity is this? shaky video. I'm just so sweaty right now. There's an eastbound right there, and the Madison Street crossing is just dropping. It's NS 268. Why is it going so slow, bro? It is so hot out there, I cannot even step out of the car to film this train. This is NS 268 from Chicago, Illinois to Cranston, New Jersey. There were 2 ES44 ACs on the head end. There's the live stream. I've been doing a lot of live streams lately. This is a 10-mile-an-hour hotshot intermodal for you. This is what it looks like when a hotshot intermodal goes 10 miles an hour. Not fun. Not fun. We are about to be blocked again. There is another slow intermodal here. I see the engine smoke of a westbound. This is insane, bro. Here's a breakdown of that situation. The light was red when the train got there, so it somehow got to restricting, solid yellow, flashing yellow, and then all the way to green, and then the train came in the time that train took to get halfway over. I hate running, you know that? If you're ever wondering, this is what an intermodal passing an intermodal looks like. It was 5:58 when this train first came. It is almost 6:20 now. The end is finally here. After 20 minutes. In the time that this train took to pass, the signals went from red to green or westbound passed, and it went to restricting and now solid yellow again. But finally, after just over 20 minutes, the final car in 3, 2, 1. That is the last train car of this insane 20-minute long train. I have never seen a more absurd train in my entire life, Railfanning. Like this day couldn't get any crazier. We've now waited about an hour for our next train. If you can see, this light is flashing yellow on the left. I look over here, and it's flashing yellow on the right. And it's not even on the bottom. They're both on the top. So how in the world is the dispatcher lining two trains on the same track? There's gonna be a collision here or something. Ooh. Might want to move out of the way. There's gonna be a collision here soon. I don't know. Within 5 minutes of recording that, the dispatcher set the signal back to red for the eastbound. This next train took over an hour to arrive after the last eastbound, and I was extremely annoyed that last Railfan trip we missed a bluebird. So now you get to listen to my live reaction of hoping this train was good. We have one more train coming. In the last Railfan trip we missed a bluebird. Please, let this be the ultimate redemption arc. I'm counting on you, train. Please. I am counting on you. All Norfolk Southern engines has three engines on the three lights on the front, two on the bottom, and one on the very top of the engine. The leader has a top light in the middle, so it can't be a Norfolk Southern unit. I was hoping it'd be 1060. I was hoping it'd be 1065, but 1065 does not have a low nose light. So we'll see what kind of engine this is, and hopefully it's something good. Ooh. By the looks of it, it's Autorax, and by the looks of it, it is CP power. It better not be a Canadian Pacific all Autorax engine train, or I will be quite disappointed. Alright, I can definitely tell it is a Canadian Pacific engine. Please be a solo CP engine, and if it's all CP power, be a good CP last ship. I want the end of this trip, this kind of failed trip, to end good, at least, please. And yes, it is an automotive train. Everything that I didn't want to be on this train is on this train. Alright, I can definitely tell it is a Canadian Pacific engine. Please be a solo CP engine, and if it's all CP power, be a good CP last ship. I want the end of this trip, this kind of failed trip, to end good, at least, please. And yes, it is an automotive train. Everything that I didn't want to be on this train is on this train. Alright. Why y'all going so slow? Come on. Oh wait, never mind. It's a manifest. It is actually a manifest. Hold up. It looks like it has a bunch of engines. It's getting closer, and it looks like it has a bunch of engines. Please have a bunch of engines. And a couple of them look like they had different paint. Right, there are not a lot of engines on this. Looks like there's only two. And they look like they're both CP. It goes good, bad, good, bad, good, bad. Like, what is this? Let's see what it is. when this last train car comes, I'm gonna see if I can run as fast as it. Alright, here's the last train car. Let's do the run test. That's it. Bye.